Hey everyone, welcome to this video for the 212th Attack Battalion on how to download compositions and set up your mission template in the Eden editor for use in our main operations. So right off the bat, you'll notice that we're in the Zeus wiki. This is going to be the easiest way to access our compositions. To do so, you'll go up to Tools and Scripts, select Tools in the drop-down, then scroll down the page and click Download under the Compositions section. This won't download anything, but it will send you to a Google Drive that'll look like this. So what that will do is it will zip the file, so make sure that you have an extraction program like WinRAR or 7-zip. And it'll install pretty quickly, since most missions are about 2 to 5. So now that it's installed, the easiest way to get to it is just to select Show in Folder. This will take you to your downloads, and here I've got it right here. I'm going to right click it. I'm going to extract the files. I use WinRAR, so if you use that, you can follow this guide exactly. So the path for this will begin in Documents, Arma 3, Other Profiles. You'll see I've got my VCT water and water. I keep 2 profiles in case one of them gets corrupted, so I don't lose all of my compositions and saves. So I'll go into my main one here, VCT water, and select Compositions. I'll open it for you, and as you can see, there are lots of compositions here available that I've installed, as well as a few that I haven't released yet. It's useful to talk with your fellow Zeuses and help each other create compositions or work together to create your own. So I'll close this. I'll just hit OK. And now it's extracted. So now we're going to go into the editor. So to do that, we're going to open Arma, which I already have opened. We're going to double check to make sure that we're in the profile where we downloaded our composition. So good, I'm in VCT water. Now I can go to single player, select editor, choose the map I want, let's say Elodine, and hit continue. Now that I'm in the editor, I'm going to go up here to the top right and select compositions. Then I'll go over to the circle with 3 dots that says custom, and then look for the composition that I downloaded. So Shrine is down here in religious, and I'm going to choose anywhere I want and then just click it down. So upon further inspection, we'll see that the shrine here has some floating parts. There's parts that are uneven, and it's a little crooked. Now this is because I have vertical mode on as well as surface snapping on. So to disable these, you just click them once, and now if I were to spawn in another shrine next to it, you'll see that though it doesn't stay on the ground, what it does is everything is as it should be. Making sure that vertical mode and surface snapping are off will ensure that any compositions you place down will retain their intended form. Now I'm going to place down the acclimator for our template. I've got all the objects I want down. I'm going to choose our acclimator. To get access to our acclimator composition, just contact anybody in the GCD. So now that I'm going to put it down anywhere, it'll take a couple seconds. Now that it's down, you'll see that it's a little low to the ground. So what you want to do is hold down Alt, click anywhere on it, and lift it up a little bit. Make sure to keep it under 100 meters, otherwise anything inside will start doing freefall animations. Now in older versions of our acclimator, there is a corrupted file that needs to be deleted for it to work on our template. To delete it, go up here, the top left search bar, and type in user. You'll find user texture parentheses 10M close parentheses. That needs to be deleted. Now if you can't find it up here for whatever reason, just go inside of the acclimator using your camera, and then right above the entrance that leads to the briefing or room as well as our extra Gark squads, you'll see a little flat line. This is the user texture that needs to be deleted. You'll click it, make sure your mouse stays over it, and delete it. Now that that's deleted, the acclimator will be able to work properly on any template that you create. The next step for making sure our template works on the server is going up here to attributes. We're going to select it, go down to multiplayer in the drop down. This will open up a new window. First of all, we're going to change the game type to cooperative mission. We are going to uncheck the enable AI box. Then under respawn, we're going to select respawn and custom position in the drop down. Then in the rule sets, we're going to select respawn position, make sure that show respawn counter is selected, and respawn delay, we're going to click this arrow once for 5 seconds and then hit OK. After that, we can save our scenario by going up here in the very top left, selecting scenario and selecting save in the drop down. We're going to go under MP missions and then make sure that our file does not binarize. We're going to uncheck that box. Under the file name, you'll notice there are some naming conventions that we use. So for this one, I've actually already got a name picked out. It's MIS-name, whatever your name is, and then the date. So the date, let's say, would be September 23rd, 2019. Then we're going to select save. Now that we have our scenario saved, we can find it in our profile. So we're going to leave Arma again, go back to our Arma 3 other profiles, go here into VCT Water, MP missions, and here it is. Now the final step you'll need to complete to make sure that your template works properly on the 212 server is to get the server settings. To get the server settings, contact any member of GCD, just like the acclimator, as it's not a public file. So I've got one already installed in my documents. So I've got it, we're at server settings version 8. So I'm going to extract it using WinRAR again. Go down a similar path that I did before, going into documents, Arma 3, other profiles, going under VCT Water, but instead I'm going to go down into MP missions and then select where I want to extract it and hit OK. What that will do now is create a folder called server settings v8 or whatever version you have. You'll have to go inside of it, select everything, cut it, go back, and then paste it into your mission. You can then delete the now empty server settings v8 folder, and that's all you need to do to have your template function on the 212 server. Thanks for watching.